Hello everyone, today we are going to go over the second part of the first module of the SAT Math. So, last time we did questions 1 to 6, today will just be the continuation, so 7 to 11. So, if you're interested in getting a perfect score on the SAT Math, on 800 out of 800, I hope you continue watching. So, let's go straight into it. Number 7. The function f is defined by the equation f of x equals 7x plus 2. What is the value of f of x when x equals 4? So this is just a very straightforward question. You just have to replace this x with 4. So 7 times 4 plus 2. 7 plus 4 is 28. So 28 plus 2. Your answer is, what the heck is that? 30. Ignore whatever thing I made there. The answer is 30. So you just plug it in. 7 times 4 plus 2. Then you simplify, your answer is 30. Let's go straight into number 8. A teacher is creating an assignment worth 70 points. The assignment will consist of questions worth 1 point and questions worth 3 points. This is 1 point and 3 points each. So like each question, this question is 1 point each, this question is 3 points each. So which equation represents this situation where x represents the number of 1 point questions and y represents the number of 3 point questions? Okay, so we know x represents the number of questions that are 1 point each. So we can just multiply x by 1. And then we know that the y questions are worth 3 points each, so you can multiply by 3. Then 1x plus 3y equals the total worth of points, which is 70. So 1x plus 3y equals 70. That's it. So your answer has to be D. X plus 3y equals 70. So let's go straight into the next question. Question number 9. So right triangles L, M, and MPQ are similar, where L and M correspond to P and Q respectively. Angle M has a measure of 53 degrees. What is the measure of angle Q? Okay, so in this question, some of you may like start off by drawing out the triangles. That works, but there's actually no need to. Since SAT is a extremely fast-paced test, you simply don't have the time. So I'm just going to show you a straightforward, the easiest way possible to solve this question. So you know that the two triangles are similar, and M and L corresponds to P, and let me just get a different color. M corresponds to Q. So L and P, M and Q. Since the two triangles are similar and M and Q are correspond to each other, that means that M and Q must have the same angle. Since angle M has a measure of 53 degrees, angle Q must also be 53 degrees. So your answer is B. Just like that. The two triangles are similar. M and Q correspond to each other. And angle M has a measure of 53 degrees, so angle Q must have the same measure, 53 degrees. No need to draw anything out or write anything out. You just look at the information. So let's go on to question number 10. Y equals negative 3x, 4x plus y equals 15. The solution to the given solution equation says xy. What is the value of x? Okay, so in this question, we're gonna do something called a substitution method, in which you take one equation and plug it into the second. We know that y equals negative 3x. We can just replace this negative 3x into the y of the second equation because we know that negative 3x equals to y. So 4x minus 3x equals 15. You just simplify and solve. So 4x minus 3x is 1x, or just x. And you bring down to 15. So x equals 15. And that's what we're solving for, the value of x. So your answer has to be C. Just like that. Now let's go on to the last question of today's video. So which of the following equations is the most appropriate linear model for the data shown in the scatter plot? So we just have to find the line that best suits this graph. I'm pretty sure you are all familiar with y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, b is the y-intercept, which is the point on the line that intercepts the y-axis. So, as you can tell by looking at the graph is decreasing. You read a graph always from left to right. So, from the left to the right, you clearly see the graph, the values are decreasing. So that means that the slope, m, has to be negative. So, if you look at your answer choices, C and D both give you a positive slope, right? Positive 1.9, positive 1.9. So these two are automatically out because they give you a positive slope. We need a negative slope. So that leaves you with only A or B. Now, we now have to look at the B, the y-intercept. We clearly see that the y values here are all positive. And by looking at the graph, you can figure out that the graph would intercept the y-axis at somewhere around 10. So it'll be positive 10, a roughly positive 10, or in this case, positive 10.1. Your answer is B. So we know by looking at the graph, we need a positive y-intercept and a negative slope. The only answer that satisfies both conditions is B, which is y equals negative 1.9x plus 10.1. There's no need to actually try to solve for the line with some sort of formula. You just look at the graph and figure it out, whether it's positive or negative. So that is going to be all for today. Stay tuned for the continuation, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you. Bye.